We start the day today with forgetting to turn on the mic. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in my channel today. I hope everybody's doing amazing. Yeah, I feel like playing Pokemon today. I know I'm kind of putting Sinking City on the back burner for now, but I just kind of want to play a nice, chill, relax, non-stressful game for now. Sniffy Jam, how are you? Welcome, love. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I've been having a mild Pokemon obsession. I'm sure that you guys have noticed, with, especially if you're on Discord, how we're always fighting over Poketube Pokemons. And Sniffy Jam, I am glad you're doing amazing. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So I started collecting Pokemon cards a couple days ago, and every pack that I have received, except for one seller, have been really good. But I received some packs from Amazon that, in my opinion, are clearly resealed. So I haven't opened these yet. But as you can see right here, there's glue at the very top so that you can see that they were clearly opened and resealed. Like, that's not supposed to be like that. And I contacted the seller, and he assures me that there was no glue, he didn't reseal them, they were straight off the pack. And I'm like, well, considering that out of all the packs that I received, this seller is the only one that I received packs like this, kind of gives me the indication that they were resealed. So I have been debating on whether or not to actually open these, because I feel like, I mean, they're all like that. Every single one of them is like that. You see that on the top right there? I know it's kind of hard to tell with the light, but hold on. Let me see maybe if I can turn this light off for a second. Can you see that better? All the glue up here. And they're all like that. Some look worse than others. But see, like, you can see that there's glue right on the top corner here. So, yeah. I contacted the seller, and he's like, oh, I assure you that they're brand new. They're not resealed. We took them straight out of the pack because we buy them by the lot. Hey, Big Girk, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I told him either one or two things are happening. Izuki, thank you so much for the follow, love. I appreciate it. So either the person that you're buying the whole packs from are reselling resealed packs themselves, or you're the person who's opening them and resealing them. Like, these are the only packs. I got 6 of them in total from him, and every single one of them is like that. And he charged like $7 a pack versus the $4 that they retail for. So I don't know. I've been skeptical about opening them, but if anything, since it's 2 separate orders, I think just for this stream, even though it's clearly glued back down, I will go ahead and take my chances and open the Chilling Rain pack. That's the pack that I just started with. So far, I've gotten some really decent pulls. I got a rainbow card. I bet he is. If he's taking all the good cards out. But this is the best card I've gotten so far, and for my very first pull. Oh, can you see that? It's the Karen Rainbow card. So I got a rainbow card, and I got a silver silver honey card, silver hollow honey card for my very first lot pull that I actually purchased. So I guess I got really lucky, because I've heard of some people that have been collecting for a while and haven't gotten a rainbow card yet. So I got a rainbow, and I got a silver hollow card, and I also got some really rare ones, like this one was just a complete hollow Volcanon card. I don't know if you can see that shine on that. And then one of my favorite ones, I got a Moltres, a Galarian Moltres, and a Shadow Rider Calyrex. This is the Shadow Rider Calyrex, which is also a hollow. And it's so pretty. You can see that well. And I got, let me show you the Galarian Moltres, which is this one. Also super nice and shiny, which apparently are pretty rare cards, especially for like a first pull. So I'm happy about that. Silence, thank you so much for the lurk, love. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, Twinkie Winky. I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, Goth Queen Plays. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, so even though I can still clearly see that there's glue on the top of this pack, thank you for the follow, love. I appreciate it. So yeah, I've gotten quite a few out of my first lot of cards that I purchased that were some really good cards. But that being said, it's because they were all properly sealed. These 6 that I got from this last seller, which is Blazing Cards on Amazon, I do not recommend that you buy from them because every pack, again, I'll show it for those of you that missed it, it's glued down on the top. You can see that right there. It's glue. So clearly they reopened them, opened them, took probably all the good cards out, and then resealed it. I am going to open the Chilling Blast against my own better judgment because it's clearly glued. You can tell the difference between the top and the bottom. The top doesn't feel all crunchy like the top does, but... So let's see, since this is a collection, this is the only Chilling Reign that he sent me. There were supposed to be random packs, and he sent me 5 of the battle styles, all resealed. And then he sent me 1 of the Chilling Reign. The Chilling Reign is the one that I'm collecting the most of right now, so I'm going to open this one. And I don't expect to get anything good from this because it's, like I said, it's glued down. I mean, I can see the glue in it right here. It's all on the inside. It's completely glued. It's tacky. That shouldn't be tacky. I've opened plenty of these cards. It's not sticky when you open them, but we'll see. Tony Carper, how are you? Thank you so much for keeping a tab up. Okay, so what do we have here? First of all, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and then we got our redeem card. So we got a Blitzel, which I already have. This light is making everything just look so off. Can you see that? There we go. That's better. That's Blitzel. I already have one of these. We got an Aaron. Pop, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. Let me give you Pop Killadam a shout out, love. And here we go for the next one is an Aaron card, which I also already have. That's cute. These are all repeats. I already have all of these, but I got a Deerling. Oh, no, I dropped one. Shoot. I have a Larvesta, which I also already have. Flame Charge. This one I don't have, which is Delibird. So I think so far this is probably going to be... Okay, so we got a reversed hollow Heracross. So the reverse hollow just means that like the outside of the card is shiny and glossy, but the center isn't. So I don't have that. I have a Scolipede. I also don't have this. So, I mean, that's not terrible. I have 3 cards that I don't have. I got a... Oh, okay. So I don't have these ones either. I think I have Kakuna. We have Hatreem. I don't think I have this one. It's just this. Ugh, if I can get the light right on this, that'd be nice. I got that one. Obviously, stupid bookmark energy card that nobody uses. You've been thinking about getting into Magic the Gathering thanks to me. Why me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Gemma Cakes, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm just opening my pack of Pokemon cards to see what I got. You got a Kakuna. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I think I have this one. If I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. What number is this? Number 2? Oh, actually, I don't have this one. I have Weedle. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad. And then we have Flaffy. I don't have Flaffy. Which is this one. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible. I got one reverse hollow. But chances are that they wouldn't be taking out the reverse hollows anyway. They would be taking some of the ones like the rainbow cards out. I mean, I don't have them, so that's fine. Gemma Cakes, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Jesus Christ. Thank you, thank you. Let me give you a shout out, love. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's like because of my cards, you decided to start maybe collecting. I guess they could have all been energies. So what should I do? I know that, like I said, these are re-glued. But should I open them? What do you guys think? Should I open at least one more and see what I got? Because I'm kind of curious now. Blade Ghost, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I mean, it wasn't a terrible pull. Like I said, like I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 10 cards that I got. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm doing well, love. I hope everybody's doing amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by. What else am I going to do with them? So I do plan on doing like lots to sell on I'll open one more. On maybe eBay from some of the repeats that I might get, like mystery packs or whatever. Alright, so we're going to open this one. But I just like collecting them. When I was a kid, I used to collect them all, and I had a huge binder with the original cards, and my mom ended up throwing it away. I wish I got a Charizard, but I mean, this is clearly glued down. It's sticky. But what else is new? You have a Charizard? What? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Pop, thank you so much for my 300 biddies, love. That's so sweet of you. Here we go. Let me give you another shout out because you deserve it. Oh my goodness. It's gifted a sub to Alpha Wolf Kruger. Thank you. You got a gifted sub, Alpha. Thank you so much, Pop. You're so sweet. Hey, Jay. How are you? We're open Pokemon cards right now. Okay. So this is from the battle styles. So we have our code card. Let's see how many I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's at least the right number. Oh my goodness, Pop. He just gifted a sub to Sniffy Jam. Thank you so much. And cheered another 300 bits. Jesus Christ, Pop, what are you doing? Pop, killing him. I just hopped in, but thanks. Welcome in, everybody. Hold on. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay. So, for the next one, I do have this one, which is Poniard. So I do have this one already for the battle styles. Timber, I don't think I have this one. I will have to double check. I'm not sure. I don't think I have this one. We have Timber. We have Glameow. I think I have this one. Jesus Christ, Pop. You've lost your mind. Thank you so much. Is it because you like the way I say your name? Oh my goodness. Just gifted another sub to Loneliness Kills. So, The way that the train works, it can't be one person in order to start it. It has to be three different people donating. Jesus Christ. Pop, what are you doing? At least 100 bits or a gifted sub or a sub. I guess so, right? Plated Ghost, thank you so much for my 10 biddies, love. I appreciate it. And Pop, this whole stream is just gonna be apparently shout outs for Pop. And Tequila, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, this one I don't have, which is Tepig. It's kind of cute. And I don't know if I have this one, which is Silly Cobra. I have to double check this one. Yeah, Silly Cobra. This I don't have, which is Crobat. That's nice. I don't have this one, which is Colossal. This is a regular holo. See that shiny in the middle? It's a shiny. Stupid energy card that nobody wants. I got a Luxio. I don't think I... Oh, no. I dropped my cards. I'm dropping my cards today. Hold on. Oh, sweet mother of Jesus. Okay, the one that I dropped was an energy card. Nobody cares about those. I have Luxio. We have a Weeping Bell. Oh, this is kind of creepy looking. I don't like it. Why does it look so... Ew, why does it look like that? I don't like it. It looks all derpy. And then we have Indie. She's making some tea or something. I don't have this one either. So, I mean, I would say about half of the packs that I got I actually don't have. So that's not terrible, but considering I know it's something, it's drunk on nectar or whatever. And I know I showed these on last stream, but in case you guys didn't see them, I have the special edition large Pokemon cards. I need to get a casing for this ones. So we have like the starter Pokemon for each region. Got Grookey, Scorbunny. We got that Scorbunny right there. Then we have Sobble. Mudkip. You have the same headset. It's the best headset in the world. Now that I have a PC that I need to set up, I'm planning on getting the ones that actually light up. Pop, thank you so much for the hydrate. We have Treco. So these are special edition. To my understanding, once they're gone, they're gone. They come on the special starter packs. Right now, if you guys are interested in getting them, they are on the Pokemon website. I think a couple of them got sold out at the moment. Chiefs, thank you so much for my 5 biddies, love. I appreciate it. Il Chiefly. There you go. Let me give you a shout out. Jesus, Pop. Gotta work, so you're lurking. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. I love you all so much. Superman says, hi friend, much love, good to see you. I'll be here supporting, so I just woke up from a nap after lunch. Look, those are the best. When you pass out after you have food. You have a final exam on Friday. Well, good luck to you, love. And this is the last one. We have Chimchar. I am planning on ordering the last set of these. That's the one that has Tepig and the other 2 started Pokemons for that region. The official Pokemon website is at the moment selling them. I don't know how much longer they're going to have them in stock, which is PokeCenter.com or PokemonCenter.com. And as far as I saw, the new collection for the 25-year anniversary is already sold out. So I'm not going to be able to get my hands on those quite yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am gonna go start jumping on the game. Thank you, Pop. You've lost your mind today. You have lost your mind today. There you go. Another shout out for lovely, lovely Pop. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to open Pokemon cards whenever I do have them up, I can open maybe like a pack or two per stream at the beginning of each stream. But yeah, I think that was a pretty decent haul. There's a website that lets you write down and like mark off which cards you already have for that particular collection to see if you've had them all. I've gotten a couple of hollows, which makes me happy. Let me switch over to my live scene here real quick. So, from Pokemon cards to Pokemon, maybe I can only open Pokemon cards when when I'm playing a Pokemon game. Right? I feel like maybe that would make sense. Well, Sniffy Gem, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, if anybody already is not part of the Discord of our lovely, lovely community, please feel free to join. I'll put the link right now. Right there at the very bottom. Alright, so let's get started. I left off getting my very first Dynamax arm bracelet. And we should be heading out to our very first gym. And I feel like I betrayed Score Bunny because I picked Sobble this time. And on Pokemon Sword, I picked what the hell is that? Oh, I picked what's her face? Score Bunny instead of Sobble. Oh, what did we got here? Scobat! I mean, Sobble's kind of cute, I guess. But Score Bunny is one of my favorites. Beating up my poor little water Pokemon here. Okay. So, when I first started playing Sword, it took me a while to realize that your Pokédex has extra information here. You see where it says, let's find Pokemon? After you complete certain areas of the main story, this area right here will pop up Pokemon that you've missed for a particular section. Yes, so that's the thing, Stiffy Jam. So I was a huge fan of Pokemon. The very first Pokemon game that I ever played was Pokemon Yellow. And ever since Pokemon Yellow came out, I was thinking to myself, why don't they make a 3D version of basically what Pokemon Yellow, Silver, Diamond, Red, Blue used to be like, but in 3D? And I feel like my prayers have been answered because it's amazing. I love it. It's exactly reminiscent of what it used to be on Game Boy, but in 3D. So I mean, I was such a huge fan of Yellow. I was undefeated in Yellow in middle school. My team, I had a Zapdos. Let me see if I remember my team. It was a Pikachu, because of course I have to have Pikachu. Articuno. Porygon 2. I had a Zapdos. I can't remember what other one I had. But I was undefeated in middle school. Power trip. Let's do this. Athena's Rap, thank you so much for the lurk, love. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing amazing today. Yeah, so I, for the longest time, put back having to buy a, I don't even know who the hell I'm gonna, yeah, let's go for Lotad. Put off buying a Nintendo Switch because I felt like maybe there weren't going to be any games that I really wanted to play. And to my understanding, when I saw this first come out, I was kind of expecting that it was going to be like every other Pokemon game that had been released on Nintendo 64, which I didn't particularly enjoy. But needless to say, I was 100% wrong because this is definitely very, what's the word? Nostalgic for me. Al Nebulous, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. He's never played any other besides Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I never played Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I stopped at Silver and Gold. Then because I didn't have the older, like the next generation of like the handheld consoles for Nintendo, and I did get a Nintendo Wii. Not a Wii. I didn't get the Wii U, and this, I kind of saw some of the trailers. I saw a couple of other people playing it. I was like, okay, you know, maybe it'll be more like how the older ones were for Game Boy. So I, like I said, I'm super glad that I got it because I love everything about it. And I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Al Nebulous. It is. I've gotten a few badges on Sword. I literally just started this one for Shield. So if I play offline, I'm only gonna play Sword offline. Everything that I play for Shield, I plan to play strictly stream, so that you guys can see it. You're leaning more towards Magic the Gathering. I thought about it, but I mean, I'm such a huge Pokemon fan, and I don't know, just recently I've gotten the urge to start collecting again. And of course, when I decide to start collecting again, it's near the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, so now everything's sold out everywhere. You have over 17 ducks, Jesus. It's gonna make you get Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon has so many sets. I had to have Juan Pro, because he collects them as well, kind of give me the rundown on how it actually works, because I was so confused trying to figure out what deck is what. And he was nice enough to go to like all the websites and explain what each different deck is and like what the collections are, where you can check out what you have and what you don't have for each collection. So I was like, oh, okay. Because like back in the day when I started collecting Pokemon cards, there was only like one series. And that's it. There weren't different like Sun and Moon and you know, battle styles and evolutions, and now they have them all different like that. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. I'm Mr. Floofy to you. How are you? Thank you so much for the lurk, love. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing amazing today. Oh, it's raining so hard outside right now. Afternoon, old school gamers. Thank you so much for stopping by. So the goal today is to get my first Pokemon badge. But this game is so freaking charming. Like, tell me it doesn't look charming. It's so cute. Why? Who are you saying hi to? She's weird. I'm just waving at nobody. So in this game, I have learned to just randomly talk to everybody, because a lot of the time I have had so many random people either give me Pokemon or give me items. Yeah, this is like the old Pokemon style. Like, I was so lost. I had to have a whole rundown on how the new Pokemon cards actually work. So, Chilling Reign was the only one that wasn't sold out at the Pokecenter.com. So I started off with that one, and so far I'm really liking the collection. I am ecstatic. Ecstatic that I got a rainbow card. Oh, hello. Okay, he always tells me that he wants to race, but then he always gets a massive head start. How is that fair? He's like, oh, let's race when I'm 2 miles ahead of you. It's not fair. Oh, and another thing about this one that I really like. Oh, why? Oh, what are you doing? No, I'm... Okay, hold on. Somebody's calling me. Hold on, hold on. I don't know why everybody decides to like call me and video call me when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, my phone is dead. Nobody talks to me, nobody calls me, nobody messages me. And then the moment I hit live, everybody in my family's calling me. All my friends are calling me. It's like, and by all my friends, I mean my one friend that I have in real life. Did I have anything back here? Get out of my way. Oh no, I already grabbed those back here. So, I was mentioning, we have a clothing store in this game. That this is... I am a huge fan of customization. And the fact that I can change my clothes and stuff. And the next time you can actually change your hair color and your eye color and stuff. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But I'm broke right now, so I can't afford anything. So I have to wait to get more money. So I think we were just supposed to go to the train station. But there's houses here that I did not check out while we were looking at the Pokédex stuff. And I want to make sure that I didn't miss any items. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like sending energy out to the world that says, hey, I'm live right now. This will be the time for you to call me. See, the only reason I don't put it on Do Not Disturb is in case there's an emergency. And most of the time it's not an emergency. I will say 99.9% of the time it's not an emergency at all. It's usually just to ask me, what are you doing? Nothing. But wanna do nothing on the phone with me? Not really. Let's go heal our Pokemon before I move anywhere else. So, you guys take a look at what the Pokemon Center here is. And of course we have to have Nurse Joy on every station. Because it wouldn't be an original if it wasn't for Nurse Joy. Hi, Nurse Joy. Heal our Pokemon. So I'm pretty sure I don't have a Lotad in Sword. So I caught 2 to go ahead and send to my Sword account. Old School Gamer, thank you so much for the lurk, love. I appreciate you. Yeah, we went in there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Where's the train station? Down here? So, nobody's answered this question for me yet. Because you know that, like, in the original, your rival was Gary. But for this one, I don't know if your rival's gender changes depending on whether or not you're female or male in the game. The only difference between this rival and Gary, though, Hop is not an ass. Hop has a friendly rivalry with you. And I keep gleeking all over the damn computer. There's drool everywhere. He actually helps you out. And every time you guys fight is like a friendly competition. Rather than Gary always being like, oh, you suck, I'm better than you. So in that case, Hop is better than Gary. Gary was a jerk. Hop's mom. And my mom. Didn't we say that we were leaving? Oh, we got a camping gear. Oh, that's one thing about this I really like is the cooking in it. The cooking in it is adorable. You get a camping set. And you get to go to the camp and like talk to your Pokemon and play like little fetch games and stuff with them. I thought it was freaking adorable. We will take care of ourselves. Of course we'll come back. Say we'll be fine. Alrighty. Hold on. Oh, let me take this off. It's blocking, taking up all my whatchamacallit, bandwidth here. Oh, we got a Bun Sweet pop up on Discord right now. Playing Pokemon 2 on Discord, playing Pokemon Shield on stream, because why not? Let's go. Talking about the wild area. Okay. There are lots of wild Pokemon wandering about everywhere you look. Okay. Plus you can camp out. I do like the camping portion. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite parts of the game. And they established the Pokemon breeding where you can get eggs like it was for the original. The train is halted due to a wild flock of Lulus on the train tracks. Why is it really a... Sure. Okay. And he just abandons me. What kind of friendly is he alone in a train station? Okay. Do you guys have a... what? Did Eevee have what? Have you and Eevee had a what? What are you talking about? What? I'm so confused. It seems like my children are giving me some... what? A Let's Go experience? Oh, are they talking about like the Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu game? Maybe it's if you have a save file for those. Thank you for the Poké Dolls. Chaotic Fanatic, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing amazing today. Okay, so maybe I won't be able to do the first gym badge today. Since I forgot that it drops you off in a wild area and I have to go through the whole forest to get there first. How many Pokeballs? I have 15. How about I do 5? Since I'm broke. No. Let's do 5. Let's see. SD, how are you? Thank you so much for the look while you're working, though. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. We forgot that it might be a while before I can actually get to my first Poké Badge. I could have sworn it was in the first town. I guess I was wrong. Why is... can I, like, make my camera not be... oh, there we go. I was like, I didn't remember the camera being that close before. She heals me, if I'm not mistaken. Sure. I like the camera to be more spaced out. Look at what? So one thing I learned about this is like you'll see random Pokemon like kind of parading about Um, like out in the open, and those at my level will kick my ass because they're like level 40. I'll learn to stay away from them. So it's talking about the shield Pokemon we met in the forest. Alright. So Dynamax Pokemon. It's something that they implemented on this one where like Pokemon are giant for some reason. Nobody knows why. Pokemon boxing. Oh, that's to send my Pokemon over. Or oh, that is another thing that they actually added to this that I really like is that you can switch your Pokemon from your menu, then having to go back to a Poké Station to switch out your Pokemon. There are some places it won't work. Okay. Pokebox Link. You can use Pokemon Box Link to access your Pokemon boxes while you're on the road. You'll be able to add Pokemon to your party or transfer Pokemon from your party to a box. You can access your boxes by selecting Pokemon from the X menu and then pressing the R button. Yeah, I used to play Magic a lot, but I learned I love a rapid token deck. So by round 6 or so, I have an army. They boost each other's stats. So that was the first one to be picked on having the fastest army. You're in a DVD match. I'm supposed to be playing DVD. I played it. I know they have the Rift open, but I don't know. I've been taking a mini break from DVD. But I do have to finish the Rift. I'm only in like level 3 on that at the moment. Let's go. I spent so much time here. Not gonna lie, I spent a ridiculously large amount of time. See, like that Onyx right there, I would love to catch it. But if I were to fight it right now, it'll kick my behind. Because he's like level 35. The large Pokemon you see wandering around in the wild area are strong. If you try battling one and it seems like you're in over your head, try to run. Run like the wind. Yeah. It'll kick me. Well, let's grab you. I can fight you. Let's go, Combi. Don't die. What level are you? Level 8. Yeah, I should be okay with my strongest move. Ciao. Don't die. If I do a pound, will you die? Okay, good. Usually, it's very hard to catch anything here if they're not in the red. AJ Riku, I was at the Silent Hill School and killed everyone, but the last person ran into a corner thinking there was a way to escape, and I felt so bad. So I was like, if you can get to the hatch, I'll let them live. But they almost died right at it, so I felt bad and picked them up and let them live. Well, that's sweet of you. That's sweet of you. I was playing with Crystal, with Crazy Crystal, the other day, and it was so funny because the killer was, I think it was Legion. It was either Legion or Ghost. I want to say it was Legion. So she was the last survivor. So he picks her up and throws her right next to the hatch. And we're like, oh, well, maybe he's giving you a hatch. He waits for her to crawl towards the hatch to almost get to it. He closes it, teabags her, and then mories her. I thought it was so funny. I was like, whoops! Whoops! Combi! Tiny bee Pokemon. It ceaselessly? How do you say that? Ceaselessly? Gathers nectar from sunrise to sundown, all for the sake of Vespi Queen and the Swarm. That sounds kind of sad. That's what you would have done if you didn't feel so bad. I just thought it was freaking hilarious. Who are you playing as? What's that? What is that thing? Oh, it's a Metapod. Hi, Metapod. I just couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was hilarious. Wait, is this one stronger than this one? It is. Okay, so let's do this one. Nemesis? Yeah, I'm waiting for Nemesis to get nerfed because he's so OP right now. He really is very OP. It's hard to get away from him, especially if he levels up. The first week that he came out, we had rank 20 people getting 4Ks with Nemesis. If that doesn't show that he's OP, I don't know what does. Cocoon Pokemon. Even though it is encased in a sturdy shell, the body inside is tender. It can't withstand a harsh attack. Well, yeah. No, I don't want to add you to the party. I want to send you to a box. Send to box. Who else is here? Oh, there's a bunny. Come here, bunny. I want you. It's a bunny! Not gonna lie, his evolution, Doorsby, is amazing. And in Pokemon Sword, he's one of my mains. Him and Mudbray, the evolution of Mudbray, so good. Oh, another Pokemon spawns in the Discord and I missed it. So let's do... I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch him with this, but we'll try. I do like that Nemesis punches people in the back of the head, though. Oh, look at that. I didn't think I was actually gonna be able to catch him. Who do I want to switch you for? Maybe the Wooloo. Shigersby! Bunnelby, Data Pokedex, Sticking Pokemon. It is very sensitive to danger. The sound of Corviknights flapping will have Bunnelby digging a hole to hide out underground in moments. I don't want to give you a nickname yet, but I do want to add you to my party because his defense is crazy good. Yeah, I've been playing him a lot and I've gotten better at Survivor. So I'm a decent Survivor. I'm okay as Killer with Plague and okay with Bing Bong Boy. But I will admit that I'm a much better Survivor than I am Killer. I roughly am between like a rank 8 and rank 9 Survivor. The highest ranking I've ever gotten for critical hit, Jesus Christ, for Killer has been rank 12. Let's go, because we need to be a much higher level if we're gonna go. Oh, Fury Attack, forget an old move. Okay, what are we doing here? Pet? Leer. Okay, we don't need Leer. Leer's crap. Poodle is level 10. Okay, so... we already have one of you. I want new Pokemon. The next area that we're going to, the second half of this map, has some crazy, crazy strong Pokemon and I didn't know, and there was like some level 50s. It depends. It depends. I'm kind of thinking about what I should be adding for point redeems. If you guys have any ideas of what you might like to see under point redemption, I'm all ears. You have 5.1k. I used to, well, I was having it as, some of them are like game dependent. So if I'm playing DBD, I have those point redemptions that say, play as killer or play as survivor. So I do plan on, maybe making some that are specific to the games that I'm playing. Maybe I'll add something for Pokemon that if you guys play Pokemon as well, it'd be like, oh, catch a specific Pokemon for me. Oh no, I killed him! I didn't want to kill him, I wanted to catch him. Like, oh, catch a specific Pokemon for me and trade it or whatever. Yes, forget an old move. Who's forgetting an old move? Mega Drain. Okay. 40. Absorb 20. So Mega Drain. Chicken by the target. So I think I'm just gonna switch it for Absorb. Because it's the same thing, it's just one is a higher attack than the other. Is there another Tyrogue anywhere in here? I didn't want to kill it. There it is. Tyrogue, come here! Tyrogue! We need you, we don't have you. Are you a girl or a guy? Let's see. Are you a boy or girl? It's a boy. Okay. Since I'm double... well, let's do this one instead. Maybe I won't kill it. Oh! Okay. That was close. I was like, please don't die. Don't get pumped, Tyrogue. Yes. Okay, I think that's all the unique Pokemon we're gonna get from this patch of grass. What does it say for Tyrogue? Scuffle Pokemon. Even though it is small, it can't be ignored because it will slug any handy target without a warning. Why is he so mean? He has apparently an attitude problem. It is good old Pokemon! Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, so let's see this glowing things over here. Oh, shit. Use the right stick to rotate the camera when you're in the wild, and if you press the right stick, you'll find you can see a wider view of things. Press the L button to look straight ahead again. Okay. Alright, we have all of you. We have all of you. Let's do this one. Pokemon Dens. The pillars of red light you'll see in the wild area mark Pokemon Dens. Dynamax Pokemon will dwell in the dens if you are able to battle them by investigating the den. You can start a battle on your own or get up to 3 other players to help you out. Okay. Well, this one's glowing, so let's go to this glowing one over here. Give me your Pokemon. Oh. Max raid battles. Defeat a Dynamax Pokemon and you'll get the chance of catching it. Additionally, there are some rare items that you can only obtain by battling Dynamax Pokemon. Max battle raid battles. When wild Pokemon Dynamax, they become incredibly powerful. They may unleash multiple moves in a row and take others' actions you won't see in regular battle. Working together with your trainers will be the key to take on these Dynamax Pokemon together as a team of 4. Okay, personally I like the original Gen 1, 2, 3, but I like a handful of the other gens. I am a die-hard Gen 1 fan. Definitely a Gen 1 fan. But Cinderace in this one, I absolutely love. There are a cute, because I'm a cute Pokemon fan. I love cute Pokemon. And there are a few that are really adorable. There are some that, in my opinion, are really stupid. Like a keychain. Or a sandcastle. That is just a little weird. Let's fight. That's Dynamax, baby. Out of all the Pokemon that you could have chosen to fight here, you picked a freaking Magikarp lady? Really? She picked a Magikarp. A Magikarp. What is it gonna do? Splash? Let's go! Mega Sabo! It's kind of hard to think of Sobble as threatening when he's so cute. Wow, that did nothing. That did nothing. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay. Okay, Magikarp did Hydro Palm. Oh, he's gonna kick my ass. He's gonna kick my ass. Oh, shit! Masabo. My Masabo died. Cheer. My Sobble died! I'll return later if you're still streaming. Phone's almost set. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. And if you want to play DVD, let me know. Absolutely! Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you do have an amazing day as well. I'm just chilling here in this battle, making all the other trainers do their job because I died. Oh, my Pokemon recovered from fainting. Shipperman! Thank you for the lurk, love. I appreciate it. Do bind, because I feel like that might be like the best thing that I can do at this point, because kicking my ass. He is kicking all of our asses right now. Chicken Drain! Nothing's very effective. I should have picked a different Pokemon. Oh. We are not doing well right now. And I can't change Pokemon either. You can only use the Pokemon you originally picked. This is bad. I'm barely doing any damage. Even as a Giga form, I barely did any damage. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. Shit. just recovered all that health! Oh, that's such bullshit. No! Stop recovering health. It keeps recovering health. I can't do anything. And now I'm paralyzed. This is not going well, guys. This is not going well at all. It might just kill us all. Everybody's dying. Oh, I'm dead again. No! Why? His health is back to green. No. No, stop recovering health. Did she leave? Did it say disappeared from battle? This is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. What do you mean you're failing at your attacks? This is bad. Sawyer, you're dying a lot. He's dying a lot. As long as all four of us don't die at the same time, we should be okay, but man. If I knew that this was what we were fighting, I would have gone with a fire Pokemon. Not a water. Ugh. I'm dead again. I'm dead again. Ooh! I held on, but you were back in the green. No! Stop! Stop freaking recovering! SMKBBT, how are you? Thank you so much for the lurk, love. You're here just to watch me fail. I am like trying so hard not to die again. We're just we are all dying. My poor Sobble has already fainted twice. Bye, Magikarp. Did he faint? Oh, we got Focus Slash. Ah. Let's go. We can do it. I'm trying. I'm trying. Angel of Death, thank you so much for the tap, love. I appreciate it. I'm just... oh gosh. Magikarp is actually holding his own. I'm sorry that I called him crap and that all he could do was splash. Because he's actually like hitting for a decent amount in comparison to everybody else. No, okay. No, Mudbraid! This is not ending well. So basically it's telling me that I better kill it now or he's gonna run away. I'm trying. Now I'm asleep. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, wake up. Are you awake? Did you wake up? No, are you still sleeping? Come on, he's almost dead. No! We lost. We were so close. I'm gonna go heal and then switch Pokemon. This is what we're gonna do. Because he just kicked my ass. Actually, I don't have to go heal because I can just switch to another Pokemon. So... switch Pokemon. Let's do... He's a dark Pokemon. Normal, water, flying. He's too low level. We're gonna go... because Mudbray was normal. He was getting his ass kicked. So... let me go with Nikit. Maybe... let's do Rookity. Let's do Rookity. We're gonna do this. Round 2. Hopefully this one won't take so long. The quillfish looks intimidating because he has spikes. Let's go, baby. See, this is the right pair up. Massive Rookity! Oh, how adorable. I love him. That's what I'm talking about! Look at that. Look at that! Yes! About time! Woohoo! Look at the difference between the first match and this one! Not even a comparison! Not even a comparison! Oh, okay, well he's dead. Bye! Fighting Pokemon. He doesn't even get to do anything. He doesn't need to do anything because I'm gonna kick his ass. Let's go, Rookity! Oh! He's dead! He's dead! Let's go! Let's go! Catch it! Yes! Let's get it! Mega Giant Pokeball! Did we get it? Did we get it? Please stay good. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking. Yes! We caught it! Oh, this makes me excited. This makes me so excited, especially after he kicked my ass the first round. I mean, he really kicked my ass the first round. We did it! If only the first match had gone that way. Woo! Marul! Illuminating Pokemon! Marul lives in the forest that stay dark even during the day. They scatter flickering spores that put enemies to sleep. I should give you a nickname, Pain in my ass. You almost killed me. You almost killed me. Energy root. Okay. So I definitely need to go. I don't. Why is. I need to go heal because some of my Pokemon just got their asses kicked just now. Heal my Pokemon, please. Yes, please. No, thank you. Go away, Onyx. Oh, but I do want to get the fruit from this tree, though. Cooking at your camp can restore HP of your Pokemon. And even the PP, they need to use their moves and so on. Pokemon that have fainted can't battle any longer will perk up with piping hot plate of curry before them. Visit berries. Trees to collect plenty of berries. You can always make more curries. Okay. Shake it! Like a Polaroid picture. So, I didn't know this about the trees, but you see how it's shaking right now? That means that there's a lower possibility that a Pokemon will actually fall from it if you shake it again. Now you see how it's shaking faster? Now that it's shaking faster, it means that the probability of dropping a Pokemon that steals my fruit has increased. So, I'm gonna quit because I want to keep my berries. If you keep going after it starts shaking faster, you have a higher chance of getting rarer fruit. But so is the chance that you'll actually lose some of the berries you've gathered. So it's up to you whether or not you're gonna take the chance. There we go. Oh, hello, Butterfree. No, I don't want to fight you. Oh, what was that sound? It's another Metapod. Tiny mushroom! Ooh, I don't have you. It's a Timple. Let's go, Timple. Okay, that didn't do very much. Ow. Ow. Probably just gonna use this because I don't think it's gonna do. Ow. Oh, why you hit yourself, Timple? I'm going to try to catch it now. Because I feel like if I wait much longer, he might kill himself because he's confused. Oh my goodness! Minion Jen coming in with the raid! Thank you so much! Let me give you a shout out. Thank you, thank you! How was your stream? And hey Locke, good morning! Thank you so much for the lurk, love. I hope you're doing amazing today. I hope everybody's doing so well. Thank you so much for the raid, I really appreciate it. Old School Gamer, thank you so much for the follow, love. I appreciate it. For those of you that just joined in, Pokemon is treating me very well. Thank you so much, Median Jen. I did get my behind kicked by Morel, but we We managed to overthrow them. Corky Turtle Mom, thank you so much for suggesting me. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. You deserve a shout out as well. Thank you so much, Queen. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm EG Riku. I am a variety streamer. I stream a little bit of everything. DBD, The Sinking City, Pokemon. I am going through a list of games that I have to get through because I have like 400 that I have to play. I love RPGs. And yeah, I had a urge to play Pokemon again. So here we are. Here we are with trying not to die to Dynamax Pokemon today, and I wanted to get my first gym badge today. I didn't realize it was going to take me this long, but it looks like I might have to put that on hold to possibly the next stream. If you guys would like to join any my Discord, please do so. We are a lovely, supportive community. We are 200 members and growing at the moment. And we also do something called Featured Streamer of the Hour 3 times a week, where we all agree to jump in on a particular streamer and help them out and support them for that particular hour. So if that's something that you might be interested in to increase your exposure and your numbers and help you out, then by all means. Here we have Timples, it's tadpole Pokemon. It uses sound waves to communicate with others of its kind. People and other Pokemon species can't hear its cries of warning. I actually don't think I ever evolved him in Sword, but I am gonna get a Krabby. Come here, Krabby. So, is it me or the Krabby in this game is much bigger than I remember it being in the series? Quirky Turtle Mom, thank you so much for the host love. I appreciate that. So, obviously, none of my water attacks are going to work very well for him because it's a water Pokemon. So let's go with Blind for now. Maybe do some pounds. So, and ZBD's Before Life. I'm not sure what you tried typing, but my bot automatically screens links. Oh, don't die! Okay, okay, okay. You say not very effective, it almost kills him. What are you talking about? Okay. Please don't die. I want to catch you. I didn't realize that my water attack was going to do that. Of course, love. Anytime, anytime. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just here with the Pokemon grind. I might have to actually camp out. Or maybe switch to a different Pokemon that isn't dying, like my Sobble right now. Because is it me, or wasn't it back in the day when your Pokemon increased level, it would reset his health? It doesn't do that anymore. Krabby! River Crab Pokemon. It senses danger approaching. It cloaks itself with bubbles from its mouth so it will look bigger. That's kind of cute. Hi, Krabby! Is that a Choodle? Oh no, that's a Whopper. I want the Whopper, so let me... I think... Oh, what is he holding? He's holding something. What do I check? No, what are you holding? I want to know what you're holding. Hold item. Give item? No, I want to see what he's holding. Why can't I see what he's holding? Oh, lordy lord. Check summary. Okay, here we go. Maybe this. He's holding a potion. Oh, okay. Let's go. Swap. Diggersby was one of my main ones in Sword. I want a Whopper. Let's evolve you to Diggersby. Juke attack. It's probably not going to do much because he's jelly-like. They're hitting hard. Look, thank you so much to the host, love. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like him too. His evolution, his defense was so ridiculously high between him and I can't remember what Mudbray's evolution is called, but most of the time, whenever anything attacked them, it would barely do any damage unless it was like the opposing type of Pokemon that would be strong against it. Ugh! Why you be dying on me? Let's see if I can catch it. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Of course not. Please don't kill my Boonieri. Okay, we're gonna have to switch Pokemon here. Let's go with Nikit. Soundwaves, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing amazing today. Jesus. I don't know why, but I always thought that Nikit looked like a fire Pokemon. This is just color. I'ma beat you up. Beat up. Cha. Please don't die. Okay. Do a little more damage than that, though. Okay. Okay, don't kill it. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please don't kill it. Oh my god. Okay, please don't kill it. That was close. Let's go, Whopper. Woo! We caught it! I think we are due for a camping trip. Tito, we recorded Whopper, waterfish Pokemon. When walking on land, it covers its body with poisonous foam that keeps its skin from dehydrating. That's kind of gross. Not gonna lie, that sounds a little gross. Why was it glowing just a second ago? If they're gonna tell me that it doesn't have anything in it. I still haven't been able to get on water. I did get a bike on Sword though. Oh, there's Diglets. Are you gonna be ridiculously like hard and murder me? Let me switch to Rookity because oh my god, their Pokemon are kind of dying on me. Come here, Diglett. We do gotta catch them all. Hopefully this wild Diglett isn't a crazy high level. Are you a crazy high level? Okay, no, you're level 9. I can do that. Okay. Please don't kill it. Because I feel like this Peck is gonna be strong against it. Okay. Maybe I can try catching because if I hit it again, it's gonna die. We got a Diglett! Okay. Tracer, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm doing well. How are you? Enjoying catching Pokemon. We got a Diglett, mole Pokemon. It burrows through the ground at a shallow dot that raises its. It leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. No, I don't want to give Diglett a nickname, but you can go to the inbox. Go be a good Diglett in the inbox with the other Pokemon. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a panda! It's so cute! It's Panjam! It's a female Panjam. Jesus. Really? Oh, pissed him off. Ooh, I try a Pokeball. I don't want to kill it. If I hit it again, he's gonna die. Thank you, Quirky. I appreciate the lurk. Trader says, I am good. Just woke up, going to clean the house. Wanted to come and check the queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just getting us some Pokemon. We got a lovely, cute little Pancham. So what does it say for Pancham? Panda Pokemon? Playful Pokemon. Wanting to make sure it's taken seriously, Pancham's always giving others a glare. But it is not focusing. It ends up smiling. Aw, that's so cute. I want to cuddle with it. Oh, he was holding a herb. He's so cute. We got 300 points. Oh. Does that flying and psychic? Okay, so flying and psychic. So maybe I don't have a electric Pokemon. Let's do. You know what? Let's do Nikki and see how she does. Let's see how she does. Welcome back, Athenas. Gonna do another Dynamax battle. I didn't realize that there was gonna be a Pokemon in this one. No, it's not to. Hey, why is not to appear? It took me forever to find a Natu on Sword. Dynamax! Power of 100. Let's go for it. Thank you, Super Pokemon! I have to say, when Pikachu Dynamaxes, it cracks me up every single time. Hey Senpai Shy, how are you? Did he just kill my Nikki? What? 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 Thank you, Senpai Shy. What the freaking frick? No, every time that Pikachu Dynamaxes, and he goes, Pika! Freaking love it. I will purposely pick Pikachu to Dynamax just so that I can hear that. Pika! Saitama Sosai, how are you? No, I'm here with the Pokemons. How are you? Thank you so much for the tab love. I appreciate it. Sorry, all I can do is apparently cheer because my Pokemon is fainted. How do you spell her name? Lediva. Lediva. I picked Nikki thinking that it was going to be strong against Natu, but apparently not. He's targeting my freaking Nikki like crazy. I miss my Pikachu. Ow. Why you hit yourself? Nice, avoiding the attack. Pipe, pipe, pipe! Let's go! That, oh, okay, what was that? Okay. Jeez. Please don't hit yourself. Okay, good. How is it super effective? It's barely doing nothing. Ah! Can we catch it? Please let me catch it. Please let me catch it. Dynamax Pokeball! Please don't be a jerk and like escape on the last bit. Oh, thank you. Yes. I got a Natu. Tiny bird Pokemon. Because its wings aren't fully grown, it has to hop to get around. It is always staring at something. Okay. Sir Stares a Lot is gonna be his nickname. Okay. Okay. Let's grab our fruit here. Can still get more than that. Do I want to risk? If you only had two things, I'm gonna risk it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. I'm not risking it anymore. Okay. We are going to set up camp for the very first time so we can get our adorable little Pokemon. How do I set up camp though? I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Set up camp. It's my baby! It's Pokecamp! In your Pokemon camp, you and your Pokemon can play together and even eat together. Going closer to the experience, if your Pokemon grow very close to you, they may even try an extra high for you during battle. You can play using your Joy-Con too. If you slide your Joy-Con off for your system, you can wave one about to throw the ball at Pokemon and retrieve it with a Poketoy for the delight. If you waggle that Poketoy, they may even entice Pokemon hanging out further in the back in the camp to come play. When you set up camp in the wild area, you'll be able to play with up to 3 other trainers at a time. All kinds of people with Pokemon might stumble upon your camp even though you've never met before. So get to know them as you play together. Yay, my babies! So cute. Come here. I want you and Lotad to be friends. Come here, Lotad. Both of you. Oh my god! Aren't they just so cute? Hi, my babies. Oh. Tell me more. Oh. You want my attention? Oh, he said he likes me. Do you guys like each other? Let's see. Is there... I know there's one that says, speak to 2 Pokemon. They seem puzzled at each other. Okay, so I know... Let's take out a toy. Okay. Okay, shake. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, they're so cute. Tell me this isn't freaking adorable. So, this is how you increase the friendship of your Pokemon that are traveling with you. As long as they keep getting those little notes above their head, it means that they haven't increased for that particular level. So what I do is like I get them to get their heart above their heads, and then that means that they're maxed out play for that particular time frame, and then you cook something in the camp to increase up one stage further. But they're so cute. If they're not adorable, I don't know what is. That is so funny because they're like, oh, why is it that my Pokemon is attacking me when I shake? See there, he's max playing. Sobble isn't yet. See, now Lotad is bored. But wait, now Lotad is hungry. There, he increased the left point. So now he's happy. So now we can go call a different Pokemon. Come on, Bunary. Come here, Bunary. And let's call Rukidi. Excuse me. You're worried about your surroundings? You're tired and hungry. It wants to play a lot with me. Rukidi. Speak to two Pokemon. You don't like each other? Why not? Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Let's go play. They're such cutie patooties. I know you're hungry, Lotad. Give me a second. While I increase the friendship, I still have to do the key. Lotad is giving me a face of like, where is my dinner? I calm down. Look at him. Keeps telling me he's hungry. Give me a second. He's so impatient. Why did it stop? I don't know why it stopped for a second. I still have to do the key. So you guys are maxed out in friendship. And now Sobble's also telling me he's hungry. Give me a second, guys. So demanding. It is taking forever to get these two to max playfulness, though. I'm going. There we go. Rickety's maxed out. And now, so is Bunary. Okay, so let's call you Nikki. Come here. Hi, Nikki. So speak to two Pokemon. Don't seem to know what to do, but they seem to like each other for a little bit. Rickety's bored. He's like, I don't want to play. I'm hungry. That's fine. You don't have to play, Rickety. Oh, I forgot I had Choodle. Choodle, come here. Come here, Choodle. No, Nikki, you stay with me. Come here. Choodle. Choodle and Nikki is the two that I want. Come here. Because I have not spoken to Choodle yet. Okay, so you guys are not interested in each other. Let's be friends. Oh, Jesus. That's aggressive. Tell me that Choodle doesn't look all pissed off. Choodle doesn't look happy. Don't go away, Nikki. You're not done. I'll tell you when you're done. The more you do this, the stronger they actually get. Once they reach, I think it's level 5 friendship, you unlock some really good abilities, including getting more critical hits, having like a higher defense, as well as withstanding one-hit KOs or withstanding hits that might have killed them. Thank you, Quirky. I appreciate that. We're just playing with our Pokemon for now because they're fucking adorable and I'm trying to increase their friendship levels. Let's go. And Choodle does not look very happy. He looks very upset at this toy. And all my Pokemon are complaining that they're hungry. And I'm like, can you all chill for a second? Like, isn't it 5 Pokemon that you could have at once, and now it's 6? Okay, so alright, they're both maxed out. Okay, good. Drive safe, Quirky Turtle Mom. Okay, so everybody's hungry. So let us all eat. Okay, so how do I cook? Cooking. Okay, cooking. Cooking at the camp. Cook up fine curry while out camping by selecting ingredients berries of your liking. Your curries will get more delicious if you choose to do things like using rare berries or adding lots of berries too. Once you start cooking, fan the flames with your fan to keep things hot enough. If you stir things with your ladle to keep them moving. But don't go overboard. You don't want it to spill. That step will be add to a bit of soul at the right timing, and you have made a masterpiece your Pokemon will enjoy. After you finish cooking, it'll be time for everyone to dig in together. Eating a tasty curry can have a number of effects on your Pokemon that are at your camp, including restoring their HP and making them feel more friendly towards you. Okay, start cooking. Let's do... I have plenty of these. I don't know. Sure. This is all I have, so let's start with this. Ready. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, if I'm completely honest here. I don't know if this is right. I never really like fully understood this, but... Oh, okay, we got it. We added some love. We made a spicy curry. Okay, they liked it. We got a Wobbuffet class. Your Pokemon's HP was restored by half. Your Pokemon gained a few experience point, Rickety, and the rest of your party got friendly towards you. Look at that! Except for the camping and I. See? So getting them to max friendship with their toys gets them a specific amount of XP as well. which is always good to max them out before you leave. Forgot an old move. Until zone, now to Moto Stroke. Is that the name of the town? I think that's the name of the town. Ta-da! We're heading there in a second. Snarl. What's Snarl? Well, we don't need Tail Whip, so let's take this out of the way. Ta-da! See, that wasn't bad. We got 2 levels off of that, so I'll take it. Let's go. You got a big mushroom. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's an Otis. Otis, you're so cute. Ooh, you're level 15. Please don't kill him. Okay. If I don't get a critical hit on this one, it should bring him just on the red. Yeah, there we go. Acid? Jesus! That hurt. Really? Really, Otis? Oh, sweet Jesus. You're half dead. How are you still fighting? Oh my gosh! Stop it, Otis. I'm gonna have to switch Pokemon because I'm about to die. Wow, what? This Otis is kind of kicking my ass. What? What do you mean? How is he? Oh my gosh. He is in the red and he's still kicking my ass and avoiding all the Pokeballs. And I'm running out of Pokeballs. Holy cow. What? I'm gonna have to ride the Pokemon as strongly with a letter. He's... And now he drains energy. Oh my gosh. Hi Raikin, how are you? This Otis does not want to go down, and I'm about to use the very last Pokeballs I have left. And he... That's like what, 10 Pokeballs now? And he's killing everybody in my team right now? And he was on the red, drains my health. No, he's not on the red anymore. Stay. Stay. Damn you! No! Okay. But it's okay. It's just gonna kill all my Pokemon, and I'm gonna use all my Pokeballs. And then got him. Listen. Listen. Ha. 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 Hi, Clark. Welcome in. You, I'm a little salty right now. A little salty right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit because we're gonna run out of Pokeballs. I had 15 Pokeballs when I started this match, and yeah, it's now I have 2. So yeah, that's great. That's great. $14. $14 Pokeballs to catch 1 Oddish. Oh! Oh, my baby's evolving! My baby's evolving! And now he's emo looking. He evolved into Drizzle. That data will be added to the Pokedex. Water lizard Pokemon, highly intelligent but also very lazy. It keeps enemies out of its territory by laying traps everywhere. Oh, okay. Oh, we got another evolution! Lotad's evolving! Oh, he's not cute anymore. He evolved into Lombre. Jolly Pokemon lives in the water's edge where it is sunny. It sleeps on a bed of water grass by day and becomes active at night. He was cuter as Lotad. Oddish. Pain in the ass Pokemon. Wait, Pokemon during the day it stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows by bathing in moonlight. No, Oddish, I don't want to give you a nickname. Just get out of my sight. I need Pokeballs. Okay, we need to heal like yesterday, and I just saw a Hoot there that I can't even grab right now because all my Pokemon are done. And I need to go restore my health before I get murdered. Oh, look at that! Now I got Roggenrola, and I can't grab them either. Go away, Vespi Queen. I don't want to talk to you. Ugh. Joel Gamer, thank you so much for the lurk, love. I appreciate it. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure that I don't, like, walk on the grass because I'm gonna die if I do. Go away, Onyx. It's like, looks so good compared to the Game Boy and Game Color. Yes, but it's like the same premise, so I really like the way that they redid it. It has that still like a 3D but like nostalgic vibe of the old Game Boy games and the Game Boy Color games. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Hey Richard, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. And these big ones are super OP right now, so I can't fight them. They'll kick my ass for like level 35. Why did I say my name? It's not supposed to say my name. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. So we saw a Hoot down here. that we're gonna go grab. I know there's a Roselia up here on Sword. I don't know if it has it here on Shield as well, or if it's a different Pokemon. Oh, there she is. Are you gonna be super high level? I feel like she is. Oh, shit, I don't have Pokeballs. I forgot. I don't have any Pokeballs. I have one Pokeball left. I only have one Pokeball left. She's gonna have to get caught on the first Pokeball, or else I'm not gonna be able to catch her. I forgot to buy some. I wish I had the bike. Makes it faster to be able to travel everywhere. That's close. I can't attack it anymore, it'll die. Ah, stay in the red, stay in the red. Please catch it with this one. This is the last Pokemon I have. No! I don't think I have any great Pokeballs either. That's the last Pokeball I had. Why are they all being so difficult, even when they're in— oh, I have a Great Ball. Maybe I'll catch you with the Great Ball. I'm gonna have to kill it. Oh, that's... Hi, Exile, how are you? Just forgot to get Pokeballs, so I missed out on getting a Roselia. Which makes me sad in the soul. Little sad in the soul. Little sad in the soul. I forgot to get Pokeballs. Oh, hello. Hi there. Oh. Tail slap. Okay. We are gonna go... I'm gonna have to backtrack and buy some Pokeballs. Why do we do these things that we do in life? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that you chose me to support today. Much appreciate it. A jar of honey. I'm pretty sure the train station sells Pokeballs. Hopefully. Do you have some Pokeballs for me, sir? Yes. Let's do... Spending so much money. Let's do 20. I have 2 Premier Balls on the house. Okay. So maybe I should buy them in 10s instead of 5s. Little Lizzie, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing amazing today. We are catching some Pokemon and being sadly defeated in life. I was gonna say, was that my camera keep resetting to me so close? Of course, I like Pokemon, so that's why I chose you. Ah, thank you. Exile, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And Clarky, the stream's not was I mean the stream's going fine. The catching Pokemon portion of it, not so well. It took me 12 Pokeballs to try to catch an Oddish, which was red in health. That was the most stubborn Oddish I've ever encountered in all of my days of playing Pokemon. We got a Hoothoot. We don't have a Hoothoot yet, so let's catch him. Hoothoot! One fat Pokemon against another fat Pokemon. Let's see. Power Trip. Attack. No, maybe let's try Fury Attack since he's a flying Pokemon. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. Echoed voice. What does that mean? Big rip, I don't look like I've had that much issue catching any type of Pokemon. I know, he was red in health too. I could understand it if I was trying to catch him and he was fully healed in green stage. No. Freaking red. And I used 12 Pokeballs to catch him. I was like, I feel like I'm being robbed of my Pokeballs right now. Look, he's on red. Let's see if he actually stays. Okay, look at him. He was nice enough to actually stay in the Pokeball. That Oddish really didn't want to come with me. It's like, I don't know what I did to it, but he really didn't like me. Hoot! Owl Pokemon. If he goes to Hoot at the same time every day, some trainers use them in place of clocks. No, you can go chill with the rest in a box. I'm so jealous, Clarky. You're eating cheesecake. Is this another... It's another freaking Oddish. I'm not catching this one this time. I'm just killing it. Back. Oh, that one kicked my ass. Ow. I had a cheese bear claw this morning for breakfast. But they're so good. Do I have an Oddish in Sword? Oh, you killed my Rookidee! I'm telling you, they're freaking vicious this time around. These Oddish, man. It's my birthday cake. I bought it myself. Happy birthday, love! That's right, wasn't it? Did you say it was September 1st? Yes! Happy birthday to you, my dear. And you know what? That was how it was when I was married to my ex-husband. I would buy and give myself my own presents because he never bought me anything. Yes! My mother-in-law, now for my birthday every year, she makes me chocolate amaretto cake because it's one of my favorite cakes. She bakes it herself and it's so freaking good. Your husband buys you a lot of shit, but he's forced into overtime today. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Yeah, my husband had to work this year on his birthday. And it was a 12-hour shift. So I wasn't too happy about that. We ended up having to celebrate his birthday a day before. Because he's like, oh, they didn't let me take the day off because he's a police officer. And I was like, well, that's kind of shitty. So we're hoping that this year for our anniversary, they at least let him take the time off. We're still not sure where we're going, but... His boss knew today was my birthday. So she forced him to. That's so mean. Does she not like him or something that she just decided to be a see you next Tuesday for no reason? His boss is harassing him at work? That's not good. Oh, I thought I read she. Oh, nothing. Maybe I read it wrong. Well, I mean, honestly, like, if he's harassing your husband, I would report that to HR. He's so pissed that my husband called in a few weeks ago to take care of me and the kids because I was sick. Honestly, I feel like so many employers feel like just because they employ you that they somehow own you. And it's not like that. I've had so many arguments over stuff like this. It's like your whole life does not revolve around your job. And people need to understand because like at my old job, I used to get really upset at the fact that they would get mad at me if I wouldn't take other people's shifts or work overtime and stuff like that because I was the assistant manager. And they're like, oh, you're the assistant manager, you have to. I'm like, I am not forced under labor laws to come in anytime other than my scheduled shift. So if I decide to come in because somebody else called out, we're short staffed, or something happened that they need someone else to come in, instead of saying that I'm forced to come in, you should be saying thank you. Because I'm not forced to work over my scheduled hours every week. Really? How are you? Welcome in, my love. Thank you so much for stopping by. And he said he did report them, and they said if he starts getting on his ass again more and making him do more, then I report him again. Jesus. Honestly, I'm hoping he gets fired. He's harassing other employees on third shift too. What is wrong with people? Honestly. What did you get that's brilliant? What is it brilliant? Oh, you gave me 3 pearls? Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the 3 pearls. Aw, really? Thank you so much for my 100 biddies, love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, I've always, like, argued about stuff like that. That so many employers feel like they somehow get to control every single aspect of their employee's life just because they're employed by them. And it doesn't work that way. And I've always told anytime that I've been employed with anybody, like my family comes first, period. And if I have to, they know that if I'm calling out, it's because it's something serious. I don't call out for no reason. So I had my employer be pissed at me because I left work early one day because I got a call from my son's school say that he fell off the monkey bars and that I should come because his arm looks swollen. My employer got pissed off at me because I said that I needed to leave to go pick up my son at from school, and I took him to the emergency room. My son's arm was snapped in half in 2 spots. And you're telling me that you're upset that I left work early because my son broke his arm and I had to go pick him up from school. And my son was like 6 at the time. What kind of employer does that? You literally wanted me to leave my 6-year-old in school in the nurse's office with a broken arm? Okay. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Be upset all you want, but you're just gonna have to deal with it because my kid's gonna come first. And they're like, oh no, you left this short staff. Tough shit. Sucks to be you to be short staffed, but my kid broke his arm. I'm gonna go pick him up. Oh, it says grass and poison. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick with Rickety. Afternoon, ICG. How are you, my love? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope everybody's doing amazing today. Just I would love a shiny Pokemon ICJ. I don't have online access. He sounds angry. On this, yeah, I do. I meant to buy the online access on that day and I forgot. I am obsessed with Pokemon. I love Pokemon of all shapes and sizes. I think Peck would probably do well. That's 35 and 60. Let's do this one. Max Airstream. Oh, so it switches to the same thing no matter what. Okay. But does it change? 90. Oh, okay, so it does make a difference. It's 20. So they told me it was 15. 15 for one person and 30 for a family plan. I still either way had to go ahead and do the subscription for it. I never thought to get it before because I never really play online with anybody on my Switch. But if we can trade Pokemon and that's the only way to do it, then I'll definitely get it. Because I still have to pass Pokemon between my Pokemon Sword and my Pokemon Shield accounts. You have a Pokeball tattooed in your forearm? I love Pokemon. It's like I have been thinking of getting my very first tattoo, but it's gonna be Harry Potter inspired. My Facebook banner wall thing has some art. That's the tree where Severus Snape met Lily. And I really like the artwork that he did, and I wanted to get that done as my first tattoo. I've been trying to use my Switch too. I got my capture card though, and I just set it up with my Switch. I had it set up with my PlayStation, and the reason I didn't use my Switch before for streaming since February was because I didn't have a capture card. And the only way that I could stream, unless it was straight from console using my laptop, was with Remote Play. But now that I got my capture card, because I was having issues with Remote Play on PlayStation, I finally decided on Monday to set it up with my Switch. And I was expecting to have all sorts of problems with it, and thankfully I didn't. So that was a nice surprise. So we got Budew, Bud Pokemon. This Pokemon is highly sensitive to temperature changes. When its bud starts to open, that means spring is right around the corner. It says, I have 3 Mass Effect related tattoos and 2 Lord of the Rings. So I'm a huge Harry Potter and Pokemon fan. That's probably 2 of my main franchises, besides Naruto, which I love, and Attack on Titan. So that would be my go-to things. My favorite character in Attack on Titan is Levi. So I might eventually get maybe something Levi related. We'll see. Quirky says, I'm going to check on another friend streaming. I'll keep hosting it, girl. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Trying to give everyone I can at least an hour of watch time. Thank you, Quirky. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it, love. It's like a lot of dragon themed tats. I love dragons myself as well. Let's go to the box. I love Pokemon. I still have yet to catch my very first shiny in this game. But, oh my gosh. I was watching, I felt this in my soul. I felt this in my soul so bad. There was this guy, and he had been hunting shinies for a while. And he finally found the shiny he was looking for, and he's all excited, and he goes to fight, and accidentally he clicks up and hits run instead, and he escaped from the shiny Pokemon that he was hunting. And he just stood there on his stream, and you just see his face, and I was like, I felt that in my soul. He's just like looking at his screen like, that just happened. That just happened. That I've been hunting this shining Pokemon. And I hit the wrong button and escaped instead. I was like, listen, I feel you. It hurts in the soul. But do it involves when its happiness is full and you have to do it during the day. I see. I've been going camping with the Pokemon that I have now to try to increase their friendship levels because I know that their friendship levels makes a huge impact on how they fight. Which is one of the reasons why my Diggersby on Pokemon Sword was so strong. He was maxed out friendship. Give me berries! Oh, am I gonna be greedy? Give me more berries. Still gonna do it. We're gonna stick with 9. Very high chance of getting a Pokemon to steal my berries from that one. And if it was a good Pokemon that's falling on my head to steal my berries, that's one thing. But it's always the squirrels. The Scobets. Spend my watts? What are you selling? Wishing piece. No. I don't want none of that. Was he glowing? No. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. First gym is grass. I have no fire Pokemon. I'll stick at 7. I'll be greedy. I have no fire Pokemon. I have yet to encounter a fire Pokemon. I do have a Tyrogue though, which is a fighter Pokemon. That's another Voodoo. Yeah, we can just beat this one up. I don't want it. Flying works too. Well, I have my my Rookidee. Who's been doing a decent job trying to kick the asses of the Badoos. Let's go, Rookidee! I can't wait to get a Pikachu again in this one. I just love the sound he makes when he Dynamaxes. Thank you, ST. I appreciate that. Let's go. The Airstream. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's what we like to see. I don't have Let's Go Pikachu. I haven't played the Eevee or the Pikachu version yet. That might be next on my list to get. I added to my Amazon wish list the new Pokemons that are coming out. The Diamond and the Pearl. Because I'm really excited for those to come out. I really, really, really hope that it's not the same as Sword and Shield and just adding different Pokemon. I'm hoping that it's like a completely different area. Let's do this one. You got a special one if you have a save file. So I heard the same thing. It's in the train station for Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I had redemption codes for Shield, not for Shield, for Sword, that gave me Pikachus with hats, different hats, and I got one with Ash's hat, And he's so cute. But you can't breed them, unfortunately. So I did have a couple of the special. Oh, oh, it's the Teddy Ursa evolution, or Snuffle. I mean, Snuffle's evolution. But if I try to fight him, he's gonna kick my ass. Shake, shake, shake. Do you know what level the first gym is? I'm not gonna shake it again, I'm gonna add a Pokemon. Because I know that you have to fight other people before you actually get to fight the big boss. That's a Lotad. I already have a Lotad, but you can always kick its behind. It's a Beware! Yes, it is a Beware. It's Snuffle's evolution. That's the other one that I had in my party for Sword. Is Beware. Let's go Dynamax! He looks all derpy, though his evolution looks even derpier. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Dang, dead in the first round. Level 19 and 20. Okay, so I need to get a little bit higher level. No, I don't want it. I already have a Lotad. I was so overpowered by the time I got to the first gym that it was a joke. Not only did I have Cinderace by then, but I was like level 30. Because I was fighting everything outside before I actually even decided to go fight the main. It's only 2 berries. I got lucky. I'm one of those people that has to like go all over the place before I actually do the main storyline. So I was pretty overpowered by the time I actually won for my first badge. Sure, give me, what item is that? What did you got me? XP Candy Small. Eh. Eh. Not greatest item, but I'll take it. Fancy apples. Ta-da. It's a weird noise. Typing in Shining Pearl is just a remake and they added new features. So it's basically essentially this, but with added features. That's kind of upsetting. That feels lazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. It feels lazy. Oh. No. No. No, no, no. Level 27. Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. I will flee while I can. Psychic fairy Pokemon. I don't know who to use for this. Let's try Sawyer. Oh, it's not like Sword or Shield. Oh, thank you. I was like, please don't tell me it's the same game and they just like switched it over to be just different Pokemon. I was about to cry. Steel or Dark type? Well, but he's also Psychic. And the only Dark type that I have is, Nikit. And he's weak to Psychic. So he got one hit KO'd last time I was fighting against... Oh, it's a Ralph! So maybe Sabo will hold its own. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let's go with Geyser. Let's go! He just looks bored. He looks emo and bored. Like, I really don't want to be here, but you picked me to fight, so I'm gonna fight, but I don't want to be here. See, look at that. He didn't do bad. He didn't do bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. He did much better than my Nikki. Let's go. Ralts honestly to me looks like a grass type Pokemon. Like, I would have never guessed it would have been just Psychic and Fairy. I would have thought that he would have had grass to him. Should be enough. I want to get my Mudbray back. But he's pretty high level in this area, at least from what I had from Sword. Yes, I want to throw a Pokeball now. Will you be nice enough to like not escape the Pokeball? If you do that for me, I would be appreciative. Stay in the ball, please. Please always wait until that last third shake and then escape. Yes. Yes. Feeling Pokemon. What does that even mean? If its horns capture the warm feelings of people or Pokemon, its body warms up slightly. That's not very interesting, is it? No, 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 go away. You're too high level for me. Same thing with the guys here. The Golets are gonna kick my ass too. But I want the berries. Give me berries. Shake it, shake it, shake. Already? I'm gonna keep them. There, I know there's something in here. There's nothing in the den. Oh, we got a Pokeball. And a revive. Oh, ooh, here we go. And another revive. Max revive. Nice. I feel like you'd also be super high level, so I'm not even gonna mess with you. I think this whole area is way too high for me. They should be back to lower levels. I already have those. I have a temple. Ooh, I don't have you. Hi, kitty. Purloin! Please be low level. Ooh, okay. Okay. Now I just... I hope I don't kill it. I'm double his level. Ow. Of course you made me flinch. How many times are you gonna use fake out? Please don't die. No! Okay. Yeah, except that other area with the golettes and the duskulls are ridiculously high level. What the hell was that? Oh, hi. Give me your points. Gonna have to hit them with something lower. Oh, so you're level 14. Okay. No one poisoned. You know, the kitty was level 8 and you decided to be level 14. Once you beat the game, every Pokemon in the wild area will be over level 60. Jesus Christ. Is there not gonna be another kitty? I think that looks like a Scovet to me. Poison and dark. I'm gonna stick to my water Pokemon. I still haven't beaten Sword. I'm far from it. I think I got like 4 or 5 gym bags, gym badges. Oh, it's a Stunky. I don't have a Stunky. So if I can catch you, that would make me happy in the soul. And I also just want to get a bike. It makes things so much easier. It makes traveling so much easier. Jeez. Not great. Not great. Ground is super effective. I don't think I have any ground moves. But the Gazer, the little turtle Pokemon should be ground. It doesn't look like the Pokemon that are in my friend's team, except for very much. $90, $90, they're both 90. Sexy Wrestler, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, what is this sun thing doing? Because he's not attacking. He's not doing anything. Just using useless moves that are not helping at all. Critical hit. There we go. Rapid spin. Alright, no, I'm doing anything. Tired today, had a crazy work day. Jeez, well at least you're home now, right? I hope. Choodle can be taught one ground move, but when it evolves and can be taught more moves as well. Choodle, the first Choodle that I encountered kicked my ass in the wild, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But not as much as the little Odish that took me 12 Pokeballs to catch. Go. We caught it! Skidoo. Okay. I do like the prizes and stuff that I get from completing the Dynamax areas. Stunky! Skunk Pokemon. It lifts its tail and points its rear at you. Beware. It's about to spray you with a fluid stinky enough to make you faint. Nice. Its name will be Stinky Winky. Is there another Portloin anywhere? I don't see one. This makes me sad. Oh shoot, no, not a Sobble. I don't want Sobble. Or not Sobble, Whopper. I want the- oh no, you're still poisoned. Is the rain washing away my poison? It doesn't work that way. I could have hoped. Get hurt by that poison. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Because I know that the Pokemon that walk around are sometimes different than the ones that have the exclamation mark on the grass. My poor Rookie's poisoned. I wobble, sorry. There, that's an exclamation mark, and I got a Krabby. That is ridiculously large for a Krabby, in my opinion. Or is it just me? Like, I feel like Krabby in the series was so much smaller. Of course he is Harden. I want a Purloin. Does that look like it wants me to encounter one? Oh, nope. If you play Pokemon Go, you can transfer Pokemon from your phone to Sword and Shield. So, I started with Pokemon Go, and it was just really frustrating because it was not spawning anything at all. And then whenever it did spawn something, my phone, I don't know if maybe it's because I had like an older version Samsung phone, but it would freak out and not let me catch anything. Ooh, I don't have a Bunsweet. So I stopped playing it because of that. It was just frustrating. Let me do... because I feel like anything else that I do right now with Rookity is gonna kill it. Oh, okay. Let me do quick attack is probably the lowest damaging thing I can do. We became friends. That's fine. I can take my attack down. So I don't want to kill you. Maybe one more quick attack and get him in the red. Please don't do a critical. There we go. This Spun Suite has been very nice to me this whole round with just splash and play nice. Woo. Fruit Pokemon. When under attack, it secretes sweet and delicious sweat. Ew. The scent only calls more enemies to it. Then what the hell is the point of it? You are in danger, so you secrete something that puts you even more in danger? Sorry, but that's pretty funny. Is that— oh, Purloin! There you are. Ah, Purloin! Okay, so you're a bit higher level, so I might be able to hit you without you dying. Because the other one was level 8. Okay, that's good. I should be able to do one more since my attack fell without it dying. So it took it's a slightly less than 50%. Okay. We'll try getting it. It's on yellow, so... oh, Rickety. Please don't die. Woo. Woo. Are you gonna die? Please don't die. Please don't die. 1 HP. Yeah, I'm just trying not to kill it. My face! Hopefully I can catch up with us. Rookies over here are pretty much dead with 1 HP from being poisoned. Ooh, there we go, we're nice enough to catch up. Yay, we've got 2 level ups! I always thought that it's weird that this Pokédex doesn't tell you information as far as how to evolve the Pokemon. Like, why wouldn't it have that information? I feel like that's pretty important. Devious Pokemon. Oh, opponents that get drawn in by its adorable behavior come away with stinging scratches from its claws and stinging pride from its laughter. So basically, real cat. Well, so the Pokédex from Poke2 and Discord actually has all that information for you. So I have that installed in my Discord and the Fox Den. And if you just type P!Dex and then the name of the Pokemon that you're looking for, it'll tell you all that information as far as whether or not it has a pre-evolution, and what level it actually evolves, and the conditions that it needs in order to evolve into the next stage. So if it needs something like a Moonstone or a Leaf Stone, it'll tell you, and it'll tell you what level it would actually evolve in. So for the Pokédex in the Discord, it actually has a lot of useful information. But you would think that they would add something like that rather than just a Pokemon description, which seems kind of useless. Like, the Pokemon description that it gives you literally helps you In no way. At all. I should switch my main Pokemon out of this because Rickety's at 1 HP. Oh, there's another Purloin there right now. When I already caught one. Of course it pops up. Water and ground. So we will use a leaf Pokemon. Let us use Lumbre. So yeah, I'll definitely be using the Discord Pokedex to give me information about Pokemon here, about leveling up and stuff. And it also shows you movesets about, so that you know when you would want to evolve a Pokemon that requires like a stone to evolve, depending on when they learn certain moves. So I thought that was also very helpful. Fight. Dynamax! And we already have a Wobber, so I don't really want it. He just looks like he doesn't enjoy his life. Is it just me? But he just looks like he doesn't enjoy his life. One hit KO, baby. I don't know. Should I capture it just because it's Dynamax Pokemon? Yeah. I mean, I already have one, but his Dynamax gauge should be higher than the Wobble I caught in the wild just because he's Dynamaxed. Hey Mad Mike, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing amazing today. I'm doing well. A little hungry. But I'm well. I have some leftover chicken and waffles from Chile yesterday. I was lazy and I decided that I didn't want to cook. So I did some grocery shopping. I don't want to do any of these things. I did some grocery shopping and then stopped by Chili's and got me some of their delicious chicken and waffles. But I do cook every day when I don't take food out. What's this brilliant item that you got? What is that? 3 other pearls. Oh yeah, same. I need to get myself something to eat. What is that? It's a Snuffle! Snuffle! Whatever it's called. Ooh, your friend's making burgers. Oh, that sounds good too. I have my own recipe of burgers that people usually rave about. That I kind of, you know, came up with myself. And they are pretty darn good if I don't say so myself. Oh, that did nothing. That's nice. He needs to evolve to Diggersby already so that he has his awesome moves that he had before. On my sword version. Come on, we just need to get you to the red. Oh shit. Woo! Man, he's really hitting my attack. Fighting and fairy type is what it's weak against. I'm not trying to kill it. I'm just trying to get it and run. Oh, that did nothing. No, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No! It hurt me right here. Okay. Right in the soul. Right in the heart. Right here. Even though it's normal and fighting. Okay. Sad in the soul. Sad in the soul. I just want to catch it. That's all I want to do. That is all I want to do. So sad. Let's just try catching it because I feel like if I do anything else, it's gonna die. Okay, I caught it, so that's good. My Pokemon's dead. So I need to get Bunnelby revived. Normal in fighting, the way it protects itself by flailing its arms may be adorable sight, but stay well away. It's flailing that can snap thick tree trunks. Jesus. But it's so cute. Who do I want to swap him for? Maybe... I feel like I already have a water Pokemon, so I'll switch him for him for now. For Choodle. I need health. That's what I need right now. Maybe I can just Dynamax Bunnelby and then come back to life. Normal and flying. That should revive him. Oh, it's a Pidove. I don't have him. It's a flying Pokemon, so I don't think Quake's gonna do anything. 90. They're both 90. It will? Because I thought that anything that's a flying Pokemon, it'll say not effective for ground type moves. Damn, okay. Maxtra! Hey, Darky Wall! How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, you didn't target me. I'm doing well, thank you. Let's play me a little Pokemon. Oof. Come on, he's in the red. You know that's gonna be effective. It was a tie between Articuno and Vaporeon. I'm like die-hard first gen fan. But Cinderace is freaking adorable. Summer's Eve, how are you? Of course I'm still on the grind. I never stopped the grind. The grind never stopped. Continuing. Well, now with some Pokemon. I love this game too. Ooh, okay. Tiny Pigeon Pokemon. It's forgetful and not very bright, but many trainers love it anyway for its friendliness and sincerity. Aww. You were trying to say he's stupid. That's mean. He's so cute. He's got a little heart on his little beak. That should mean that my Pokemon... Yeah, he's back alive. He's not dead anymore. Oh. The wild area is overflowing with special sort of energy measured in watts. You can gather watts yourself by glowing Pokemon duns and glowing Pokemon in the wild. You'll also find trainers in the wild area who are willing to give you all sorts of items if you'll just give them some of your watts. My watts. What's that? Okay, Oddish. I don't think I... Ooh, what was that? What was that? Oh, okay. More Snuffles. Yo. That Snuffle is pissed. It's chasing me. You're still on the grind too of not streaming games on Twitch. Why? Streaming's good. It's fun. You know, you get the occasional not so nice person, but you can always ban them. Camping King for all your needs. I want to change my tent color. No, I guess. This is a normal type color. I don't need a curry dex rating because I've only have one type of curry so far. I know there's usually stuff around the water. Here we go. Pungent root. No worries, Chipra, man. I hope you do well on your final exam. I'm starting college again in the spring term, and I'm not looking forward to it, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I'm a VIP at other streamers' channel. It's no big deal. 3 pearls. What is that? Oh, it's a bone sweet. Okay. Normal and flying. You know what? I'm gonna use Rookie D just because he is dying. And if I select him, it'll give him full health. I'm studying microbiology. So it's basically trying to do a mixture of microbiology and epidemiology. It is Fido again, because he apparently likes me. Because I find it interesting. And I'm supposed to be doing Chem 2, and I am fine with the lab portion of Chem 2. But because I have autism, it's hard for me to do the word problems, the math word problems. It takes me a longer time to try to figure out what it is that they're trying to ask. So on my final exam for Chem 1, I didn't have an IAP, and they gave us 2 hours to complete a 200 question exam, and unfortunately I only got to like question 46. I still managed to pass the class because for the other exams I did much better, and the way that it works for this particular college is, for that class, was that even if you failed your final exam, as long as you kept a really good average for the rest of the year, I ended up with a B, which is not bad. But my concern is just that they said that Chem 2 is even more word problems, mathematical word problems, than Chem 1. So I'm concerned that I may have issues being able to complete it just because I do. I got diagnosed recently. I was late diagnosed with that, unfortunately. Which kind of explains a lot of things, I guess, as far as my social skills, because I don't have a problem being able to talk to you guys here, you know, on stream, but it's very hard for me to socialize face to face with people. I've gotten better at it now that I'm older, but I was horrible at it when I was younger. And now it just comes to find out that it was a huge issue for me because of my autism and just kind of having issues being able to maybe possibly understand social cues. But yeah, as I've gotten older, it's definitely gotten a lot better. Still awkward, but better. So it's one of the many things that I've gotten recently. Oh shoot! Recently diagnosed with, that I'm working through. No, I didn't want you. I already got you. Here we go. Dang, I've already been playing for 3 hours. How is that possible? Time flies when you're having fun. It really does. Yeah, now they're definitely better because like I really forced myself to be in uncomfortable situations to be able to grow better at socializing. Oh, she wants to fight? Okay, I guess. But if it wasn't for me kind of like pushing myself out there and putting myself in uncomfortable situations to help me grow, I think I would still be having a lot of issues socially. It's like autism ain't stopping those armpits from being on the fleek. Oh my god, always look on the bright side. Oh, summer leave. Oh, he just poked me with a branch. That's so rude. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, being diagnosed doesn't really change how I've been acting. If it's something that I've had all my life, it's not. Just knowing that I have it doesn't really change anything. She has all 3 starters? Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm jealous that she has all 3 starters. Why don't I have all 3 starters? Well, one's gone. I want all 3 starters. It sucks that Steel. Oh no, I didn't want to switch. Wait, maybe I should switch. I should have water Pokemon. I probably should have switched. Okay, that's not bad. So the next one should be water. I don't have any electric Pokemon. I'm jealous. I want to know how she got all the starter Pokemon. That's not fair. And I only got to being able to pick one. We're gonna go with you. Go, Lombre! With your very upset looking face. Apparently, that's not fair at all. Make me choose one and she can get all three. Oh my gosh, if you could do that, I would love you forever. I am dying to get all the starters because they're just so cute. And I miss not having my score bunny on this one. It's like I feel like I betrayed Score Bunny by not picking him this time around. But usually when I start a new game, I try not to pick the same Pokemon that I used for starter for the first round. It made me so sad. I still beat you. She's like, oh, you beat me, but I'm still the wild area expert. Well, this fight wasn't about who's the wild area expert, is it? Oh, okay, she just disappeared on me. Or you can give up baby Pokemon? Well, I usually like to start off with the baby versions because I like to see them evolve. Alright guys, I've been playing... Oh, what are you at right now? 3 hours now. I'm freaking starving. I need to get myself something to eat. So, I'm probably gonna stop here. I need to save before I do anything else. Is it in options? Where do I save? I forgot. Oh, save R. But I will give you guys the choice of whether or not you guys want me to open one more Pokemon pack for the Pokemon cards. So, do you guys want me to open one more Poke Pack before I end stream? Or do you want me to just leave that for, like, the beginning of each stream? For whenever I'm playing Pokemon. Okay, so we got battle styles. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything great from this because, as I mentioned before, I got resealed packs from the seller I got from Amazon, so not happy about that. You can clearly see where there's glue everywhere, but it is what it is. So we're opening a battle styles. Actually, I'm gonna hold on. Go to the intermission so you guys can see this better. We got... Oh, stay. Don't... Oh, a lot of doubles again. We got Cubone. I don't think I have this one. But I do have a Pawniard. I already have this one. This Pawniard. I have like 3 of these. We got a Houndour, which I don't have. Is this one there? I got a Shinx, but it looks different than the other Shinx I had gotten on the last pack. It's a different color. It's a different pose, too. We got a Gligar. I don't have this one. Weird gliding pink Pokemon. We got a Timber. It is a hollow, reverse hollow Timber. So I don't have this one. It's a reverse hollow. I don't know if you guys can see the shiny bit on it. I don't know. I got a Primeape. I'm pretty sure I have this one. A little Primeape card. A energy card that nobody cares about. A Bruxish? I don't have this one. That's a weird fish. And then we have Buffalo. I don't have this one either. So I think out of this pack, I have 2 that I don't have. Or 2 that I already have, I mean. So this pack was decent. And then I got a level trainer ball. So that's decent. I mean, I got a one reverse hollow. Once I finish stream, I'm just gonna put them in order in my packs here, and then redeem my codes for the online version of it. But I have 2 booster boxes coming, hopefully either by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. That I ordered online, and it's from Chilling Reign, and I got them from a accredited Pokemon vendor, so hopefully none of them are resealed like the ones that I got here. I mean, even for being resealed, at least I got cards that I don't have, but I mean, you can clearly see, I showed this before, that's the glue right there from where they resealed it. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they were opened and then resealed. I've gotten plenty of packs that were sleeved and none of them had that glue on top and they're sticky. So, the thing with the Pokemon shops around where I live, I have gone to 9 stores now and they're all sold out. It's like I mentioned to the world that I want to start collecting Pokemon cards, and then now they're sold out everywhere. So I've been having to buy them online. There is a local shop in Kissimmee, which is a couple hours from where I live, that is, according to what they say, an accredited Pokemon vendor, and they sell other cards like Magica and other Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. So I ended up ordering 2 booster boxes from them. Excuse me, for the Chilling Reign. So I at least hope to be able to get 1 really good rare card out of each box, considering it's 36 packs, and if I don't, that would be kind of sketchy. But we shall see. So that's what I was kind of planning, like every time I play a Pokemon game, to maybe start the stream off with opening a Pokemon pack. Because I know like a lot of people were requesting to see me open the packs on stream after I show them my binder, my Poke binder. It's got Pikachu butts on them, a little Pikachu face in the bottom, that I got from Amazon as well, and it came with 50 double-sided sleeves, so it can hold 900 cards. So right now with this one, I'm filling, I think it's Battle Styles and Chilling Reign on this binder. There's a cool stuff games in Maitland. I don't even know where Maitland is, if I'm honest. I'm in Ocala. I don't know how far that is from where I live. But I am gonna find somebody to stream because I'm starving. I need to go reheat my chicken and waffles because I'm really hungry. Oh, She's Not Controlling is online, and I haven't seen her in ages. They are such lovely, lovely, lovely ladies. Oh, they're playing The Last of Us. If you guys are not familiar with She's Not Controlling, they are roommates and they're an amazing pair of lovely ladies who are variety streamers, and they decided to start playing Last of Us. They just started it actually. They've been streaming for 26 minutes. So, if you guys would go ahead and give them some Yuji Riku love and hype, I would appreciate it. And you said you think it's about an hour. I'll look into it. So far I've been having pretty decent luck as long as the Pokemon cards are sleeved. I don't think I'll be buying from Amazon again anytime soon. I'm gonna probably either keep buying from the Poke Center or buying from approved vendors that I'm actually seeing with reviews online. that saying that they're not selling resealed packs like these, but these were supposed to be from a reputable vendor, which is Blaziken, is it Blaziken or Blaze Trading Cards in Amazon. And they had like a 98% feedback. Hey Pop, welcome back, coming back with some more bombs. We just opened another Pokemon card thingy. Oh my gosh, what is this? It's stabbing me. And mentioned that we were about to raid. Oh, what the hell? So thank you, Pop. Let me give you another shout out, you lovely, lovely soul, you. Major love from the island, from the Black Rambo. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate it. Hey, Hoax. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. I hope everybody's doing amazing. Y'all are popping in when I'm about to stream because I'm starving. But yeah, every time that I have a Pokemon stream announced, I will try to exercise some self-control and open the packs on stream. Oh, thank you, Pop. I appreciate it. I have 3 packs left before I get the other ones, and they're all battle styles. So I might open these on the next stream and let you guys see what I got, but I don't expect anything fancy from these resealed packs. Hopefully I got something good and I have self-control and not open all 36 packs at once when I get my boxes. But thank you all so much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and enjoying a little Pokemon and geeking out with me for a little bit. As I mentioned, we are going to be raiding the lovely ladies. She's not controlling. It's Charlie and Pippa. And they are lovely roommates and they're playing Last of Us. So I'm not sure if this is their first... Is that say first playthrough? Yes, it's their first playthrough. So let's see them get scared shitless from playing Last of Us. So thank you all very much. I'm taking the day off tomorrow because I usually don't stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will be back on Friday. I might switch my schedule for Friday because I'm just having a really, really hard time doing the evening streams at 7 p.m. EST. I feel like morning time around noon works better for me now. So I might switch that to an earlier stream. I usually do DVD on Fridays and Sundays, which is why I stream it a little bit later. Because it's a horror game, I feel like you need to play it at night. But it's just becoming a little bit difficult for me to be able to do that at the moment. So, yep, I'll definitely either way be streaming on Friday. Probably DVD. Might put it up to vote whether or not you guys want me to play either the Sinking City or this instead. I don't know. But without further ado, let's get this raid started. I will go ahead and post the link to our Discord one more time if anybody is interested in joining. We are a super supportive community. Lots of love and support all across. So if you guys would be interested in joining something like that, please click on the link below and we'd be happy to have you. Thank you all very much, and I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday and a wonderful rest of your day.